All right. Proud, may I ask, did you see the officer drifting into your lane?
I saw him, but it was only right before he hit me, and so I didn't have time to move my car as well as I was going too slow to where even if I would have swerved, it wouldn't have done much.
All right. May I bring another person up to stand?
What's their name?
It's going to be TooPricey.
Okay.
Are you done
ProudNyancat123.
questioning your witness?
Yes, I am. I'm
Yeah,
done
they
questioning
can
our witness.
they can cross too. If defense would like to do.
Can I cross the witness, or do I need to wait for that?
Yeah, I believe you can.
What?
I believe you can. Yes. So go ahead and
Okay.
cross.
Okay, yeah. I'd like to recross the witness.
Okay.
Okay. Were you driving a four-door sedan, gray sedan, on southbound Greenville Drive?
That would be correct.
Was the car that allegedly hit you a four-door black SUV?
Yes.
Were there words exchanged between you and the officer following the collision?
There was, and I have further video evidence that shows those words, but it's not in the evidence, I don't think.
Did you admit to veering into the officer's lane after the accident? Using the exact words slightly.
There is one thing, is that he uses that as evidence, except the fact that the time I said it, he was already driven far away, so I don't think he would have been able to hear it.
Did you have your turn signal on while in the left lane of southbound Greenville Drive?
Yes.
Were you attempting to merge?
I was going to until I realized that he was in that lane, and then I looked forward and then saw the bus stopping, so then I forgot to turn it off.
We've both seen the evidence. We see that you're in both perspectives over the white line, correct?
I beg to differ. I do not think I went over the white line.
You beg to differ? Can you go ahead and show the clip again, Slay?
Which one would you like?
Officer's perspective, please.
The officer's?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second, I'll get it up again.
I need you to pause it where the collision actually occurs.
Okay. Getting it up here. It's the right clip. Focus. Like right here.
So you wouldn't call that veering into the officer's lane? Yeah, right there is perfect.
Wait, sorry, my thing's loading.
Right here.
My vehicle was going straight and I never went over once, and if you look, you can actually see that the officer, his mirror and part of the car is like very much over the line.
Can you go back a little bit,
If you
Slay?
look at the line forward.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back to here.
You can see that he starts going into my lane when I am not completely in my lane.
You can't see that you're moving into your lane.
I am
moving
still in
out
my
of the
lane in
lane.
this photo, but I am still in my lane in this, and then you can see that he's starting to veer into my lane.
You think he's trying to veer into your lane? Okay.
It shows him veering into my lane. I don't think I know.
And you said you checked your surroundings before attempting to merge, right?
I did, and that's why I did not end up merging over.
Did you claim you had injuries from the accident?
I did. The day after the accident occurred, I went to an emergency room and they found a concussion and a slight arm fracture.
Did you report the injuries to the officer to get proper medical treatment following the accident?
I tried to, but I could not find where to report them.
Did you tell the officer that you were in pain after the accident?
I could not. I did not know how to contact him.
You didn't know how to talk to him and tell him you were in pain after the accident?
I did not know where he was after the accident, so no, I did not.
When you guys were talking on the street, did you tell the officer that you were injured?
At the time, I did not feel the pain due to the adrenaline from the accident, and so I did not know I was injured at the time.
Do you have any medical documents to show that the doctor's diagnosis from the injuries you claim you have?
I don't have any with me now.
Okay. No further questions.
All right. May I ask, the defense to come up to the stage now. I believe that's TooPricey.
Go ahead.
All right, TooPricey, I have some questions for you today. So in TooPricey's dash cam footage, can we go to that admissible evidence?
Which evidence? Sorry.
Where was that?
TooPricey's dash cam.
It's a 4-second clip, I believe you said.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
1 second.
Let's see.
Do you want me to click play on it?
Yes, please.
Everybody can see it. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, TooPricey. At the time of the collision, how fast were you going?
47 miles per hour.
And how fast do you think it says you were going in the admissible evidence?
Objection.
What's
Objection.
objection?
Plaintiff is asking my witness open-ended questions when they're supposed to be asking leading questions.
Sustained. Change the question.
May I ask, were you drifting into the person's lane? Into my client's lane?
No, I'd say I wasn't.
All right, that's all. That is all. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Anyone else want to call any witnesses before we get to closing statement?
Yeah, I'd like to call the bus driver to the stand, please.
All right, Mr. Swan incoming. Please repeat this after me. I swear that the evidence that I shall give shall be the truth.
I swear that the evidence I give shall be the truth,
The whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Speak.
Okay.
All right. What is your occupation?
I'm a bus driver. Minimum
How long have
wage.
How long have you been doing this?
For about 3 years, actually.
Why were you present at the accident?
Because I was doing my job.
What exactly was your job at this time?
Okay. I was on Greenville Drive, dropping off Jonathan.
All right. And did any of your kids report to have injuries?
Yes. All 45 of them.
All 45. All right, did you report this to the district or the officer on scene?
I actually did. I went to the school, so the school can call the parents of the kids, and then they got checked out at Foxmount Bank Medical Center. And I went to the WSP station to talk to a fellow officer that was at the receptionist desk.
Okay, and my officer claims they watched you drive away from the scene. Is that's not true? They watched you drive and continue down southbound Greenville Drive. They didn't see you turn around.
Well, obviously, I had to drop all the kids off first.
So you dropped them off with. Did you inform their parents?
Yes, I called over the radio. As you can see in my witness, I called over the radio about the accident. All parents were notified about it.
Okay, and what did you observe happen at the accident scene?
Okay, so according to your client, I turned my ambers on.
Sir, according to you.
Okay, well, I turned my ambers on 150 feet away.
You believe you turned on your ambers?
I did. Anyways, so I turned my ambers on, and 150 feet away, I turned my reds on, and then I'm looking in my rearview mirror to make sure the kid can get off the bus safely. all of a sudden the trooper crashed into the back of my bus.
All right, Slay, can I have you screen share a clip for me real quick?
Yes, ma'am. Which clip?
Actually, you can screen share both the clips from the gray sedan and the and my client.
Already. I'll do
Defense,
the
are you
first
laughing?
one.
Repeat?
Are you laughing?
No, sir.
Okay.
1 second. You guys. Never mind. I didn't start the clip. Sorry about that. Can everybody see the clip now? Sorry.
Yes, we can.
Already. I'm gonna go ahead and click play.
All right. Witness, did you see your were your amber lights clear in this clip? Are you confirmed that they work?
My ambers, you can see my reds were actually on before they crashed. Those are my reds
Yeah,
on.
but your reds don't warn someone that you're about to stop. You can't turn on your reds right before you stop, right?
Okay, but this clip doesn't show me about to stop. I was already stopped. In fact, I actually turned on my reds like a second before I stopped, so I'd be sure that they're on as soon as I stop.
So you turned off your ambers to turn on your red instead of just switching to your reds. So your ambers are off for a second.
Okay, that is not how the four-way systems on the school bus works at all.
I mean, based on my personal experience, you can turn on the red straight from the ambers.
The 2017 Thomas C2 four-way, you activate them, you open the door, and the reds come on automatically. I did that. I did not turn off my four-way system just to turn on the red, just to turn off my ambers, to screw around with some cops and a civilian, just to turn my reds on right after.
I never claimed you were screwing around with the cop, but on that clip, can you see your ambers on while you're coming to your stop?
No, but you see my reds on.
No, answer the question I asked. Do you see your ambers on?
The reds are part of the amber four-ways.
Okay, we're gonna keep going. And again, are you required to engage your ambers before you get to a bus stop?
Yes, affirm.
Yes, okay. Hold on, sorry.
Sorry to interrupt, Defense, but did you want the other clip as well? Sorry. I know you.
No, that one's perfect. That one's perfect.
Gotcha.
Okay. And to your knowledge, you believe you engaged your amber lights before the accident.
Yep.
Based on the evidence we just watched together, you believe you engaged your amber lights.
That's right.
No further questions.
All right. Defense, you wishing to? I mean, sorry. Plaintiff defense, you wishing to cross? Or plaintiff attorney.
These poor kids.
Syntax, you want to cross one, or you want to get to closing argument?
No, I don't want to cross Swan.
Got it. Okay, so plaintiff, you're going to begin your closing argument when you're ready. Whenever you're ready, Syntax. Do we want to take a recess?
Yes, please.
All right. 5-minute recess. We'll meet back at 6:05 to 6 standard time. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Let's just wait till the 05. Plaintiff, you. Plaintiff attorney.
Yes, I am ready to say my closing statement.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
Your Honors and member of the court, today you've seen clear evidence of the defendant's reckless disregard for the safety of innocent children and my client. Their actions that day, speeding on the highway, ignoring the bus's warning lights, and failing to stop and attempt to avoid a collision, were not just mistakes but conscious choices that caused profound harm. These children and my client, who should have been safe on their way to school or work, instead suffered physical injuries and emotional trauma that will stay with them for life. The evidence presented leaves no doubt. The defendant's negligence directly caused this devastation. As you deliberate, remember the faces of these children and the impact of the defendant's actions. Hold the defendant accountable for the reckless behavior and find them liable for negligence while driving and reckless endangerment of children. Justice demands nothing less. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Defense attorney, whenever you're.
Yes. Your Honor and members of the court, you've heard testimony from the trooper, the witness, and the plaintiffs. You've heard how the bus driver neglected to use his amber lights to warn the driver that he was slowed down. You've also heard how the driver merged into another lane because they believed their turn signal gave them right away. All this tied together created a situation that did not rule in favor of the trooper. He did not have time to slow down due to his cruising speed. I hope you decide to rule to the proper side in a closing statement.
All right, prosecution, or plaintiff, I mean. You have a chance to rebuttal anything that they said in that speech if you would like to go ahead. If not, you don't have to. Just
No, I have nothing else to say. Rebuttal.
okay. I will give my verdict in about 3 minutes right now. Attorney General, can I meet you in your office?
That being said, it'll be a recess for about 3 minutes.
I've
decided to find the defendants guilty. They're gonna be paying the plaintiff a sum of $2,000 as the school bus driver and the kids had filed a lawsuit. They will not be receiving. All right. Court is now adjourned. Thank you all for coming. Court appeals are open if your opinion does not align with my decision. All right, thank you all for your
Case dismissed.